of the Shenyang-Liaoning Speedbowl in Shenyang, China, home of the Lenovo China Classic in the Electric Racing Tour Hankook E-Cup Series. But out of the ordinary, we normally stream this on Perez Sports Network, but instead of forgetting the stream key for truck races, now it looks like they're doing it for Cup 2. So, yeah, welcome in. I know our regular viewers are probably not used to these types of, videos, live streams, whatever. You're used to me playing Minecraft, so welcome in if you're coming in from my regular content. Otherwise, welcome in if you're coming in from PSN and got the ping in the general chat, or not the general chat, but the announcements channel. Welcome to Shenyang-Liaoning Speedbowl, a ERT original racetrack, and is getting a rework following this race. Actually, we are currently in the process of reworking it right now. I was actually just putting up the safer barriers on the racetrack before we got ready for this race. So, as the final send-off for this racetrack here, we're getting ready to go for the 4th edition of the China Classic. This racetrack is an original dating back all the way to S1, which had its own, hiccups back in the day. But the banking at this racetrack will provide a challenge for the drivers, and with a little bit more banking to come, but with a smoother transition in Season 5. Let's take a look at your Hankook driver spotlight before we get ready to go here from China. As starting on pole today, rapid skilled, rapid quick, whatever you want to call him. He's up in front here qualifying on pole. He was the quickest in practice and quickest in qualifying. He already has the 5 bonus points here today, which propels his team into first place in the owner's standings, overtaking Perez Motorsports by 4 points. A win today could make that gap even more insurmountable. Let's see what that number 4 Golf Toyota Camry can do here today. Followed by Quirt, who's coming back to the race here. He was kidnapped by ICE agents in Dover, but he's back and ready to go. He is currently in second place, right in behind Rapid, who is qualified all the way at the back today. This Umamasame Ford Mustang Mach-E will always be one to look out for, especially on the short tracks. And finally, looking back, it's Regent, or Random, whatever you want to call him. He is in that Proto Steel Toyota Camry. Won the race last week at Perez Motorsports Campus to get himself into the points lead. He'll be looking to extend that points lead, especially now with Court qualifying a couple spots in front of him. He's going to need a lot, especially after his qualifying and practice results. He's going to need a lot more speed and a little bit getting more used to the racetrack to get up there. But if he does learn the racetrack, he's going to be one to keep an eye on throughout the day. That being said, tonight is going to be a night race here at this half-mile bull ring in Shenyang, China, up in the northeastern province of Liaoning, up near the North Korean border. And with that being said, all these drivers are ready to go. Start your engines, and drivers, are you ready? Random, you did not just say that was the best Korea. Everybody is ready to go. By the way, because of ROBLOX's new... well, actually, you know what? This is not PSN, so I get to say this. Because of ROBLOX retarded-ass new policy regarding the chat, we are using the... chat in the race VC here on Discord. That is how we're going to be keeping up with this. You will not be able to see the drivers say R, with the exception of Random and one other player, I think Raffies, because those two are apparently, according to ROBLOX, in the same age bracket as me. I ID verified my account years ago, so ROBLOX obviously thinks that these guys are over the age of 18. So I don't know about Kane, but Raffies, I don't know even if he is. With that being said, we're ready to go. Kane's 15. So, ROBLOX, protecting kids, are ya? A 15-year-old can talk to a 21 and an 18-year-old. You really have a bad system here. The drivers did verify earlier in practice that they are qualifying that they can see the countdown. So, we're going to get ready to go here. 100 laps around Shenyang. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag in the air at Shenyang-Liaoning Speedbowl for the Lenovo China Classic. As they barrel off into turn 1, they are almost 5 wide in the back. Oh, and I can see somebody actually did the like the playoffs thing. By the way, the white line is the soft air, like the soft line there, I guess. If you get pushed down there, probably won't be a penalty. The yellow line is the absolute limit, though. 4 wide into the middle for first place. Look at that. The 45 inserting himself into the battle, and so far they're actually not killing each other. Not yet, anyway. Raffy's up into second place, one of the Rookie of the Year contenders, and Quirt is going to merge his way into first place, barging his way through the pack. And with how wide this racetrack is, you really can go anywhere on this racetrack, but a lot of drivers have found that top line is a good place to go. We know that Random found that out in the middle of in the middle of practice, and he kind of equates it to kind of running the and also to the extreme bottom, kind of equates it to how Kyle Larson would describe his wet dream of a racetrack. I will say, though, please try to keep it off the wall. Raffies, that's you. Kane, that's you. And there was a couple of other people that were back there as well. That Raffy's up into second, Court running away with it, but the battle's continuing here in the mid-pack, if you can even call it a mid-pack with how many drivers are involved in there. And we got big contact! 3-car accident, caution is out! First yellow is out here in Shenyang, and Raffy's is going to flip the 44. And the Chinese fans here getting what they have came and stayed for so far. Caution is out for the first time today. Multiple car accident under review. Pit road will be open, although I still question why you'd want to. And Kane seems to be blaming the 44 of shoot, miss, kill for the accident. And Raffy's also blaming 44. By the way, Kane and Raffy's, if you want to insult the 44, he can't see your chat, so. At least I don't think he can. He just called him a tard. Okay, I don't think we have anybody pitting, so. I don't know what your batteries are looking like, so. Rapid is also getting a little upset in the Discord chat with the whole dive bombing stuff. I will say that we'll be watching dive bombs here today. 44, get in behind the 7. Or not the 7, the 27, I meant to say. I apologize. Actually, you know what? You're the only one in that row. If you want to decide, if you want to go topside, you can. I'm not going to stop you. Wait, where's... Actually, no, it'll depend on where your boss is. Hold on. Oh, never mind. I thought they were okay. Never mind. Or no, not your boss. I'm sorry. You were driving a Toyota. I thought you were. I'm sorry. So, racing incident. No further action, guys. We're not starting 3 wide. I don't know what in God's name you guys are doing. Kane, you're supposed to be on the outside near or on the top of the 16 here. So 16 was perfect right where he was at. Are you guys having trouble turning at slow speeds? Is that what's going on? Or are you just like... Okay, Kane, you need to move back just a little bit. There you go, you're good. Everyone's good, everyone's good. Change others, laps. 9. Hasn't been that cancerous so far, but then again, we still have 91 laps to go, so... Okay. Oh, shoot, yeah, we're ready to go, aren't we? The running gag here in ERT. Okay, now you guys say R when I say E, after begging me to do E for all these weeks. There you go, that's better. Oh, I'm gonna wait for Quirt and Michelina to stop typing. Most people can't see the M. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh. So you guys, so can you see the countdown? You can see the countdown, but you can't see the message? That makes absolutely no sense, but that's okay. Green flag back in the air. You know what? Actually, next time, I wonder if you guys can see the the ticker message thingy. We'll try that on the next caution. Still green, by the way, for the accident in the back. It was one car. Oh, Kane barges his way through. And look at who that is. Into the lead, it's Rapid, and Kane almost kills himself on the inside wall. Somehow they're single file for the most part, except for two drivers. And Court's going to barge his way through on the bottom. Rapid going to continue to lead the race here. Let's see how the rest of this pans out. We got 7 drivers in the field here tonight. One of the largest fields we've had, and this is supposed to be a staple racetrack on our schedule. So I'm really glad to see that after a crap car count last season as Raffies gets taken out. And they're going to give a verbal to the one for dangerous driving. That is not a penalty, just a verbal warning, but the next time might be a penalty. To be fair, the one has been. Oh, that's a 1 out of 3 for the 7. So Court all the way into the back after being taken out by the 7. He's been given a 1 out of 3. Michelina is keeping track on her notes app, so hopefully she can help me keep in line there. So they're all pretty much single file. They're starting to spread out a little bit. A couple drivers predicted that we'd see this here today. This is Blen down on the bottom looking for 3rd place. He's won 2 races this season en route to his spot in the playoffs. And he'll go to the bottom. He'll get by random. Keep in mind, Blen doesn't have the orange thing, but that's just because I forgot to put that on his scheme. He is an overdrive driver. The drivers with orange tags on the left side of your screen are playoff drivers. Those are the ones that are eligible for the championship. So this is going to be an interesting situation here. Random into the middle. He's still trying to block the 16. They're all getting up to Rapid pretty quickly, though. Now we're back to 2x2 here for both 2nd and 4th. Those battles raging on through the middle of the pack, and they might join up to battle for 2nd here in just a moment. Kane with Shark Motor Club and the 44 of Shoot Miss Kill driving for Wind River Racing. And the 44 will get by the 45. The question is how long we'll be able to keep a hold of it. Here comes the 27, the 2 rival Toyota teams. I almost mixed up rival and Toyota in the same word there, but 27 trying to keep up with that Shark Motor Club car of Rapid in front of him as they go down the back straightaway. Up past the luxury suites there, if you could even call it those. I guess it looks more like a communist block than it does an actual luxury suite, but whatever, the little tower down the back straightaway. You almost pit maneuvered Blunt. Oh, no. So what are they going to say? Is that going to be a racing incident, or is it going to just be a verbal? Verbal, okay. 27 still playing defense on the 16 here. And we're looking at lap traffic here late into the race. Trying to see who that is back there. I think Quart is the one that's in the most trouble right now because, or not Quart, but somebody else, whoever that is behind him, Raffies. Because he currently has only a straightaway between him and the leader, which also happens to be his team boss, Rapid. Quarter of the way through the race here in Shenyang. 74 laps to go as they cross the line. Gotta wonder what we're looking like on battery here. The drivers will have to pit eventually. It's not really a matter of if. I think it's more of a matter of when. We also got to battle. Oh, the 44 into the pit wall. 1 car accident. We'll stay green. It's shoot, miss, kill. And that wall is going to need some adjusting when we release the new racetrack. We'll definitely figure something out with the new racetrack there. Might not even have those walls there at all. Or it might just be like a Martinsville thing. That wall got a couple of people in seasons 1 and 2, though. So I'm not really that shocked that it's a similar thing here. Coming to almost 70 laps to go here in Shenyang. We've been live for 15 minutes, and these drivers are putting on a show here in China. Rapid still your leader, followed by Random and then Blen. And they're coming up on lap traffic. Shoot, miss, kill, and Raffies. Officials, I'll let you decide when to throw the blue flag. Yeah, you were actually, Yanov. You were a victim of that wall, thanks to Priscilla. Ooh, someone went into the wall there off the corner exit. That might not be a good thing for that driver. And they're going to give Raffies the blue flag. So Raffies stay on the top side and let the 4 by. Okay, you're all good. So blue flag's been lifted for the 7. But the 27 will be coming around here very shortly. You're going to have to wonder when he's going to get to that back bumper here. As long as he's not battling Blen, that is. Here we go. Looking at 65 laps to go. In what has been a dominant performance by Rapid since the drop of the green flag. And a driver that we expected to dominate and who was dominating the first couple of laps before that caution came out was Quart. He's currently sitting up just barely into the top 5. It'll still be good points for that number 1 car, but still. And we got 4 drivers here that are pretty close to each other. Right now, Quart trying to chase down Kane for that 4th place spot, who's trying to chase down Random for that 3rd place spot. Random, I didn't even see him get passed by Blen there. That 16 car is having a heck of a day here today on pace. He's doing really well, keeping up with that 27 car. These 2 drivers are playoff drivers, so Blen looking for those big points. And we can actually take a look really, really quickly in the standings here. Blen currently sitting 11 points back from Random, and that would, while if the race were to end right now, it would not even be close to getting him the points lead. It would possibly, I think, get him by Quart, because there's a 5-point difference between Quart and Blen right now. 44 is blue, or never mind. Well, I guess not. So now that 7 and 44 are back battling for positions here. Shoot, miss, kill was last place. And he's around! Uh-oh, watch out there in the corner. 1 car accident will stay green. And how are we almost halfway through? This track is bigger than Bowman Gray. It's even bigger than the Perez Motorsports Bull Ring. Those races, I don't think we had laps go by that quick. It's actually more comparable. It might be just a small tidbit bigger, actually, than Bristol. Blen still up into that 3rd place spot. He might have some help here. If Random can't get by the lap car of Raffies, who they make a little bit of contact coming into turn 3. And the 45 is getting called for wall riding. We haven't had a caution since that lap 10 yellow, but I have a feeling we're going to see one here shortly as Kane got walled. I'm going to say 44, 1 out of 3. Oh, what happened to my message? Did I do something, or did somebody else send one? Going up on halfway, about ready to shut down the server here. Or not shut down, but server lock. You know what I meant. Coming to that halfway mark. Nobody else will be able to join the race, so we will be at, I think this is going to be about the peak of our driver count here today. 7 drivers. We only had like 3 or 4 show up to the Shenyang race last season, so... And we got one. Oh, no, trouble. Big problems for Quart. And he'll go. He tagged another driver. Caution is out. I don't know if the caution came out before or after the driver had crossed the line. Second caution is out. Court is having severe issues. I think he might have froze. Actually, he probably said something in the chat. Hold on. No, he did not. Pit lane is open, obviously. I'm going to say I'm going to give the lap back to Court. Definitely going to give the lap back to Raffies. He's going to be your free pass. Next season, I think what we're just going to do for that free pass is everybody on that lap is going to get it back, but that's not going to be till next season. We'll have that down inscribed in the rule book for next season. All right, so pit road is open. I don't think anybody else is, I think everybody else is just, I don't know why. I don't know. People should be all right, I guess. So, again, shoot, miss, kill will get his lap back. Raffies will remain a lap down. Court was only 2 down because of the accident. Yeah, nobody's pitting. That's kind of surprising. Oh. Oh yeah, we can just use the thingy. That's right. Oh, is Kane pitting? Okay, I guess we're not ready yet. So, 7 and 44 move up. Okay, so Kane's just going to go through pit road. He's just going to... Don't have to stop. You just have to... Yeah. You're the only one pitting, so just go through. And then don't circle around. Just... Yeah, there you go. Perfect. You got it all under control. You're good. So we're going to... I know for a fact you guys can see the message center. I hope. E... Oh, no. So we know that Raffies is ready. Okay, Kane's ready. Okay. That kind of concerns me that we don't have people saying... Oh, never mind, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. Damn it, Roblox. And green flag back in the air and rapid. Oh my dear God, they're wrecking. Somehow they keep it together. We're still green. Oh, shoot. I forgot to lock the server. Oh, got problems. Blending the 44 around. I'm going to say yellow. They were together for a little bit there. So the caution will come back out here in Shenyang. The 45 beat the 4 to the line there on my view. So congratulations, Raffies. You get your lap back. Pit road is closed. Ugh. Cautions breed cautions. So we got some incidents under review here. Are you guys able to see race control? Okay, that's awesome. E. Okay. So while the officials are doing their thing, I guess we'll just do countdown. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1. Give up the spot. That was a jump. Good. You're good. You're good. And look at who's back into the lead. It's the 27. 4 wide. No further action on the investigation. Oh, the 47 into the wall. He continues. Kept going on the throttle there on the turn. Lap 60 out of 100. Glenn getting some revenge on the 45 for some of his stuff earlier. And Random into the lead, but he's got the 45 giving chase. 40 laps to go in Shenyang. Random didn't really stay in the league long enough to be able to see the opening race of this racetrack, I don't think. At least if he did, then I don't remember. So this is his first ever race here at the Shenyang-Liaoning Speedbowl, and his last race because we're redoing the racetrack. This track's going to look about. I'm going to be honest. It'll probably look radically different from what it is right now. The banking, for one, is a lot steeper on the new track than I thought it was for this racetrack. I thought the banking was a lot more here. And also, the track is not as wide. It's still pretty wide. Oh dear God! 27 came down to 45, he's going to end up with some attempted murder charges at the end of this one by the Chinese government. He didn't jump. I thought for sure he went he went on 1. I saw it. Yes, smooth transitions, Yanov. They're already put in. They're all equal, too. We're not doing what we're doing with, like, Boysen, where there's different corners or anything of that sort. So they're all the same. You guys probably didn't even know that unless you raced there last year. Boysen actually has 2 different grades of banking in the corners from turn 2 to turn 4. Caught a lot of drivers off guard last season, actually. They had to adjust their braking. The 45 looking to the back of the 27. By the way, we're going there in 3 weeks. 32 laps to go. We're transitioning over to the to-go thing on the scoreboard. Kane still trying to chase down the 27 for his first ever Cup Series win. And Random gets a push coming out of the corner. That's some classic short track racing there. And Random still holding on to the lead. He's been the driver that's been up front the most tonight, and he's going to make a mistake. Here comes the 45. The 2 Toyotas battling for supremacy here in China. And they're going to go to the bottom. The 45 still holding on tight. That rookie currently, he's not in overdrive. Keep that in mind. He's still collecting points, but he's not in overdrive. He's also not in the running for Rookie of the Year points either. But he's driving like Rookie of the Year right now. He's been just kind of up there. If he would have attempted more races this season, probably would have been in that hunt. But He has proven that he is at least overdrive caliber should he choose to race next season. I cannot speak English today. And coming up next week, can't remember where we're going next week for Cup, but I know for Truck we're heading to Lime Rock Park. So that should be a very interesting race indeed. The Cup Series is headed to Watkins Glen next week, so that'll be a really fun racetrack. And we already have a setup from there last season, so I just need to get these cars in and call it a day. "25 laps to go. Kane has lost a little bit of time. Rapid Skill, his team boss, biding his time, ready to trying to get into that spot as well. Rapid already has a race win this season. He'll be looking for another, his second race win. He has 2 poles, including today's race. And Rapid has improved his spot tremendously in the point standings with that pole. He currently sits 2 points behind his teammate Raffi's. As it stands right now, Rapid is looking to take that 4th place spot away, potentially even 3rd place, if he can finish where he's at right now. Kane to the bottom. He's going to try to take the lead. Contact 27 is going to hold him off. Say that was racing contact there. 21 laps to go in China. Random looking for what will amount to his 4th win of the season, which will put him solidly into the 2nd most wins of the season. He's currently tied with Matthew for most wins on the season with 3. And right now, Random in the points lead. He does not need to win this race to keep the points lead, as Court is really struggling. He's up in the 5th place. I think Court might get overtaken by Blen in the points standings. I'm actually not sure. Maybe my math is just not math in there. Actually, I think Blen might actually need to get up in the 3rd place to take 2nd away from Court, or Court's going to have to give up the positions to Raffi's and shoot, miss, kill somehow to lose that 2nd place spot. So we're keeping an eye on the points as they go here. Random, if he wins this race, no duh, he'll continue to have the points lead. That's not even close to being an argument. Court is in a lot of trouble here, though, in the position that he's in. And the regular season champion by over 100 points in our format might not end up getting that trophy. And he was trying to get the points championship last year. He was battling with Matthew, trying to get that points lead away from Forza last year. But Forza ended up running away with it toward the end of the season. Won his 3rd and final title last season at Boysen Motorsports Park. And Court was kind of on a revenge tour this year. He was obviously the favorite coming into the season to win that championship. We got contact as shoot, miss, kill. Pushes Court out of the way, but he also kind of screws up in the corner there. Here comes shoot, miss, kill. He'll dive down low. Court with the switchback. And these guys are going to have to start thinking about the blue flag. Right now where Court's at, if he loses this spot and finishes in 6th, that should give way for Blen to take that 2nd place spot in the points. So right now, that is what Court is trying to avoid. He does not want shoot, miss, kill getting up into that spot. 12 laps to go here in Shenyang. He's going to dive to the inside. 44, watch the send. He's been doing that all race. One of our rookies, by the way, the rookie from South Africa. I believe he's currently in the overdrive for the Truck Series. He'll be hopefully racing at Lime Rock next season. Right now, shoot, miss, kill's 3rd in truck points. But he is 20 points back. 21 points back. So he'll have to win. He'll have to win next week to get that points lead. But he's not out of the championship hunt by any means in the Truck Series. He should have a good race when they go to Lime Rock next week. 9 laps to go here in Shenyang. Who's going to win this race? Is it going to be Random? Or will Kane find the pace later on and get back up there? We got a wreck! Huge crash! It was into the wall. He had issues. 1 car accident. Oh, they're going to call the yellow. They're going to call the yellow. 4th caution of the day. Race back to the line. Nobody is going to get their lap back because nobody was a lap down. And we'll be restarting the race with 5 laps to go. Pit road will be open. And Raffies is saying that caution was crafted. To be honest, I agree. I'm not the one who pressed the button, guys. I was going to let it stay green. So Random now has a big problem here because don't know how he's going to do on this restart. It was either Michelina or Yanov that pressed the caution button, so it's too late now. But yeah, to be fair, Court almost did take out the leader, so probably would have been. So pit road's open. Nobody's pitted all race except for Kane, which is actually kind of surprising. You guys are going to run out of gas. I'm going to be freaking laughing. Because Kane might be able to make it to the end. What? What do you mean? Oh, same server lag. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, Raffies, you should. Because the 40... Or, no. Never mind, yeah. You should be there. $55. Okay, it looks like everybody can make it on battery. I guess I had the consumption lower than I thought. So there's going to have to be like a formula to this that I'm going to have to craft. Because what works on road courses, obviously, is not going to work on short ovals. So, oh, I can't type ready in that. I'm just going to have to do this. E. Good thing I already have it in the messages. God damn it. Who posted that Lord Farquaad Markiplier thing? Laps 95. Change Mish and Yanov. Laps 0. Awesome. It was Blen. No, it was not. Oh, I already said... Okay. Green flag back in the air here in Shenyang. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Caution. Big caution. We're going to overtime. Actually, no, we're not going to overtime. We're just going to go 3 laps to go. That's not really the same. Is it really, though? I'm not sure. 7th caution. Somebody just completely wrecked the 27. Just a Joey Logano at Homestead type of dump. Caution is out here in Shenyang. And we already have a thing in the Discord chat from Random. Shark Motor Club conspiracy? Question mark. Pit road is closed. Oh man, this is gonna be a blow up. Random is accusing Shark Motor Club of altering the end of the race. I'm also Kane and kills myself. So the incident is under investigation. Shoot, miss, kill. Random is in 3rd place. Random is in 4th place. You and Kane crossed the line 6th. So Kane needs to be up where we're behind where the 44 is. So 27 needs to be up behind Raffies. Shoot, miss, kill needs to be behind Rapid. And then Kane and Court need to switch places. And then Blen is fine where he's at. Shoot, miss, kill. If you do kill Raffies, I will fucking suspend you. Now you have it written out right here in the chat. because you said that, if you do end up killing someone, 44, I will give you a penalty. And you might get points docked in the truck series as well. So... Okay, Raffies, don't egg him on. Don't egg him on, please. Don't egg him on. I'll be watching you guys. 7:44, I'll be watching you. Are we all ready to go? E. E. So it's not overtime yet. We have 4 laps to go, and they're going to give the 4 a verbal for dangerous driving. It's not a 1 out of 3, but it is close. Kane's going to the back. Okay, that's fine. Green flag back in the air in Shenyang. Who's going to win this race? Oh, we got a big crash! Okay, caution's definitely out. There were like 3 cars there. I'm going to say review the yellow there. Oh, the 27 gets almost dumped by the 45. Pit road's still closed. We're heading into overtime. So we are heading into overtime again. How many races in a row has that been? Actually, we didn't go in overtime last week, did we? I think in the truck race we did, but... yeah, Shark Motor Club is preying on your downfall. And they're going to give a 1 out of 3 to the 44. I thought he already had one. I guess not. Or, yeah, 2 out of 3. So your ass is going to get a probation for next week. Court, what the hell do you think you're doing? So Court's gonna go, he's gonna tow Mater this thing. Pit road's closed, by the way. I thought I already said that. So we're heading with 2 laps to go. Okay, it seems we already got 3 people that are ready, 4 people that are ready. That's good enough for me. That's over half the field, so... Nobody said NR, so we're good. Green flag back in the air at Shenyang. First attempt at overtime. When they cross the line for the white flag, no more yellows. Boo-hoo if you wreck. And Rapid into the lead. We got contact. They're going to send it. 4 wide to the lead. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Presented by Hankook. Down the backstretch for the final time. We have contact. And the 27 gets dumped. The 1 turns him around. Who's going to get to the line? Kane is going to win at Shenyang. What a finish. People were being idiots, but what a finish. And everybody crosses the line, and guess what? The top 2 are non-overdrive drivers. The whole overtime attempt will be reviewed. So there's a chance this might not be over yet. But Kane, unofficial winner here in Shenyang. It's not finished order. Okay, we will review the finishing order. I know that Kane did win that race, though. I know that for a fact, that he won. So we're looking at that. Just going to review the finishing order here real quick, just to see the winner. So Kane is your winner, followed by Rapid and then Shoot, Miss, Kill. That is definitely your top 3. So Shoot Miss Kill did not finish second. He finished third. Rapid will get credit for second. So I guess for now we're just going to give the 45 to the win here so you can do your stuff. You can burn it down and do whatever. We'll get the rest of the results put up later here. So Kane is officially your winner here. Of course, burning it down if he wants to. Of course, I'd like to remind you that today's win is fueled by the same ones who fuel you. Victory's First Stop is brought to you by Maverick Adventures First Stop. And Kane v. Me, he has 2 truck wins, and now he has a cup win to add to his arsenal, and it's at a short track. Here in Shenyang, he wins a wild finish here in China. And a staple racetrack in the Electric Racing Tour for all these seasons. Gets a makeover for Season 5, and Shoot Miss Kill's going to come in and ruin the burnout. Just a wild, wild finish here. The confetti is behind the victory lane if you want to go get that. And so Kane gets the Golden Dragon in his first season of competition. And what a way to get the Golden Dragon. Forza was the winner of it last year, and carrying that torch and of course he's got, again, Roblox. You want to keep kids safe. Why do you allow shirts like that? Yeah, just upend the whole chat system, but don't get rid of the shirt that says "I love femboys." That's awesome. Love you, Roblox. Dickheads. So with that, the Golden Dragon. With there, you see Shark Motor Club team owner Rapid Skill, along with Shoot Miss Kill for some ungodly reason. And they'll get the win here at Hankook Victory Lane and Shenyang-Liaoning Speedbowl. And the picture is going to get taken in 3, 2, 1, picture. And Kane gets his first ever win in the Cup Series. He's been looking for it for so long, but finally gets it done here in Shenyang, China. Now, that being said, next week we're heading to Watkins Glen International Raceway in Watkins Glen, New York, near the Three Lakes in New York, the Three Nations. Oh, sorry about that on the live stream. The Three Nations, the Oneida, the Cayuga, and one other, and the Seneca. Welcome in the Electric Racing Tour in Central New York. Watkins Glen International for the Salins 110 at WGIR. And, of course, that race expected to be 40 laps of fun across Watkins Glen. We already got the setup for that from last year, so we're just going to use the same ones, so hopefully shouldn't be too bad of a race. But that being said, we're going to sign off here from Shenyang-Liaoning, and we'll see this racetrack again in April for the Electric Racing Tour in Season 5, and with a fresh coat of paint as well. So for the final time in the current rendition of Shenyang-Liaoning Speedbowl, we say goodbye to the old surface and welcome in a new era here in Shenyang, China. That being said, we're going to move on. We are 2 rounds in, 3 races to go in the Electric Racing Tour season, and what a hot start to 2026 it has been in the Electric Racing Tour. Truck Series will be live on Perez Sport, or I think, actually, no, that we were told that Perez Sports Network was no longer going to live stream the races for the Truck Series. So we'll actually see you here on our personal YouTube channel for the truck race at Lime Rock, but the Cup Series should be on PSN, and we'll see you there at Watkins Glen. Until next time, though, thank you so much for tuning in, and drive home safe. Until next time, have a good one. Kane v. Me.